I just want to do a quick video about Mondays, the starting the plan Mondays. Most people will do this majority of their life, especially going to happen again in January. We're going to go into the Monday, or let's say January, with more motivation because we know now is the time we're going to get the results. We're going to go into it with a total different diet mindset. So you're either going to go into it back on the Slimming Club, you're going to go into it totally different, let's say, to where you currently are now, where your routine is now. It's going to be a different method. We're going to go and join a gym, maybe going to start running. We're going to give things up. So we're going to give coffee up. We're going to start drinking more water than we've ever drunk before. We're going to give alcohol up. We're going to stop eating junk. That can be fast food. It can be carbs. It can be chocolate. It can be what you consider to be junk. And we're going to get going with the plan. But unfortunately, when we go into these, the mindset is in the zone. We're going to go into it with a mindset in the zone that this is it. This is the time. I'm on a diet. You're going to put it on Facebook and do what everyone does most of life whenever they start a new plan. You're going to weigh in that very first time. It's not going to be happy. You're going to feel pissed off. But again, it's going to help with the motivation. It's going to help you to kind of get going with this new plan. You're going to change everything about your current routine. And this is where most people will go wrong. You're going to try and go into it from a 0 to 100 mentality. And unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. We're going to take a lady who's 12 stone, for example. The blue line is what people expect what weight loss looks like. So it's just a straight line, straight from 12 to 10 stone. And ladies will say, guys, well, but I'm going to talk to ladies. Ladies will say, I'll be happy when I'm 10 stone. And they expect just to lose weight every single week, just straight down. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like this. So from the red line, you can see this is what weight loss looks like. It will literally go up and down all the time. And this is where education and support has to come in those slimming clubs. But unfortunately, there isn't any. So when you hit those weeks when you're gaining weight at that particular time, it doesn't mean that you've had a shit week or you're gaining body fat. But at that particular time, when you get on that scale, it says that you're heavier than normal. So week one, you'll always lose weight. Water weight will always come down. That's why you get your big numbers in week one. And then from there, as long as you're consistent with any diet, you will lose weight. But most people, because the plans and the diets are not sustainable towards the current lifestyle, they'll always finish. And motivation will stop when you get on the scales and you see that you're not losing weight. It doesn't mean you're not losing body fat. It means that at that particular time when you get on that scale, it looks like you're not losing weight. So this is where you'll stop the plan. You'll stop going to the clubs. You'll stop doing the weigh-ins. The foods that you gave up will all creep back in. And then unfortunately, the weight that you lost is back and you'll always gain more weight. Always. And this is what most people finish their plans on. So they set an unrealistic plan. They go from 0 to 100 mentality on the diet, which never works well. They end up giving up. And this is due to a lack of support and a lack of education around nutrition. So you start on 12 stone. You'll always lose weight, and most people see the diet through, the club through for a couple of weeks, let's say a couple of months. They'll lose weight, they'll stop because it's unrealistic, and then they start to gain weight. So rather than actually getting towards that 10 stone mark, where they want to be happy, where the body fat's down, where they feel more confident, more energy, clothes feel better, better sex life, better just a lifestyle in general, they actually end up in a worse position than when they started the plan. And this is what most ladies have done for their entire adult lives, going in and out of these clubs, actually gaining weight and gaining body fat and getting further away from the goal and being more unhealthy than they've ever been before. So now let's say this lady sat at 12 stone. She was actually 10 stone, her happy weight, years ago before she started these plans. She will end up more unhealthy. She will end up heavier than 12 stone because that's how these plans work. They're not made for long-term results. It's a quick fix. The plan isn't sustainable. This is why you'll always start, you'll always lose weight, you'll always leave, and you'll always gain weight back. Break this cycle, and you'll have a much better chance of getting the results and healthy lifestyle for yourself and your family.